Our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna right now. I need that.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The career's my stake when you the paper baby my face on the dotted line.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and down to the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Milton. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Off the middle, here's Mitchell. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Another run with Mitchell. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that is caught. Tyquan Thornton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 7, Titans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10. At the 21-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. A very quick pass to Ridley. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now, Ward. And it is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A first down carry for Henry. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10. At the 22-yard line.
Here's Ward. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down.
Here we go.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let go.
Henry again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Cade York to kick off.
the score. It's 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. He's on his way. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Ward. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's Milton now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Smith catches left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw is Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the gun, Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Titans first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
35-yard line.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
Ward. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Of 41 yards.
A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back. Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
York able to send this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
The 20, 5, and he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first-half lead.
35, Titans 10.
As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, 81 yards. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
They still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
17. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Unlock line. Dragon 60.
Milton. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Now with timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 back.
Here's Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. To throw is Ward. The final shot before break. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. First and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff on a great field position. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Titans 17.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was tackled.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. York now for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Titans 24. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Kevin Winstead. A 7-yard pickup.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 147 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, Dragon 60, 18, go.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
43 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
First down, here's Mitchell. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the run.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
But once again, it's Mitchell. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, he's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Check out!
Mitchell will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Titans Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Ward now, operating from the gun. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Ward. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Crack all 80.
Going for it. Here's Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ronnie Johnson picks him. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Okay,
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Shot alert. Sit ready.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
18, Pioneer. 7, ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Smith. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
60, 60, tap 60.
On 4th down, Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 19.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go. Ready.
On the handoff, Mitchell.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
On for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready?
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
19.
Ward from the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Now inside the 25. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 66, Titans 24.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
That's complete to DK.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He'll try to do it himself. He's kept this complete to Ridley.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
18 run. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A short throw taken in by Conqueror.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st down.
Again, it's Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
On play action, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Ward. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Broncos. Panthers. Mustang 19. Ready.
To the air again, Ward. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They give here to Mitchell.
And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at
at that scoreboard, realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal, and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
Ready.
Here's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
First down, Titans.
Mustang 19. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.